All the trays that I planted prior, I give them a little bit extra oxygen. Just the plants love oxygen. Soil is, I don't know, like something like 20% oxygen, so it's very, very important to get oxygen in the soil, into the seed, into the plant. They need it to thrive just like we do in the root system. So once I've done that, I have one of these chemical sprayers with the same mix that's in the pail that I showed you. So these are easy to use, simple. You just pump them up, they build pressure, and then I give them a squirt. The ones I just planted, I give them a nice heavy squirt. The ones that were planted prior days, I just do very lightly. They're going to need much more water than this. I just want to get water over all the seeds so it all wicks and takes the water throughout the tray very evenly. So right now, I will get my ocean solution mix, and I'll feed my plants. These ones here, I'll be putting these in the light tomorrow. I like to let root system grow nice and thick before it goes into the light. I like to let the root develop in the dark. So I just think about it as when you plant a seed outside and in the ground, it doesn't come out till it's ready, till the root's developed. So I'm kind of trying to duplicate what nature does by itself. So tomorrow these will be ready. Like I could put them out today, but I wait an extra day. So I'll give them extra water because these are the roots have developed now, and they're gonna drink. They actually drink quite a bit. This is about a quart, it's about half a quart per tray. And then the ones that are younger, they don't need as much, so about a quarter of a quart per tray. Now the sunflowers, from what I did with the spray bottle, the chemical spray bottle, that is more than enough because they've been soaking and they're saturated. They don't need any more tonight. Tomorrow I will do the same. I will give them a little extra water because they're going to start showing some sprouting action in them. So these here are all ready. I don't need to do anything else on these ones. Now, all these ones that are in the light, as you can see, it's a very simple setup, no rocket science here. These are T5 fluorescent light bulbs. They produce twice as much light as a regular old fluorescent bulb. You can use the regular fluorescent bulbs. They work fine. I've used them. I just got these for a really good deal, and I put these in. And they're a single bulb versus the two bulbs on the old fluorescents. But these work really, really nice. They have lots of light, and they work great. So you need a little simple shelf setup. I use two vertical, so I don't need to put one on each row. As you can see, I'm 3 across, but you can actually go about 4 across if you need to grow more. And you can save on lighting instead of putting one on every row horizontally. For sprouts, like sunflowers, peas, they prefer the light above. They'll still grow, but they just grow wiry. Like this, they'll grow more vertical and to the light. So that's why I have the sunflowers up here on the top, so they can get the vertical light. And sunflowers have a nice root system going, as you can see. The grass, like, feel this. I wish you could feel this. You guys can try it at home. One with ocean solution, one without. I could feel like I can almost stand on this grass, how strong it is. It's so strong. Like, it literally tears juicers apart how strong it is. You have to be careful. It doesn't matter what kind of juicer. These were put in the light yesterday. As you can see, they're already green from the light. And the root system is beautiful. Nice, clean, white roots. You can barely see the soil because I hardly use any. in the soil. I hardly use any soil in the grass. I use half as much as I do on the sunflowers and peas. But beautiful, beautiful, beautiful root structure. These are super, super potent. I choose barley. I've done wheat for a long time. You can choose any grass you like. All the grasses are powerful. We believe all the grasses will absorb every mineral that's available to it. And that's the key. Grass will grow with distilled water where there's no minerals available, but there's no nutrition either. So we feed our sprouts, our plants, diluted ocean water at 100 to 1 or 2,000 parts per million, and they have access to that nutrition every single day. There's no part-time nutrition here, folks. Full-time. Forget about what you've been taught. We need full-time nutrition. Part-time doesn't cut it. Look at society out there and the sicknesses and diseases. There's no nutrition in our food supply. Here, we're packed with nutrition. I believe you can live on this, and I have for 6 years. So these ones have been growing for a while. I'll feed these. Barley likes to drink quite a bit, 3/4 of a cup per tray. And it's a pretty quick process. Just one at a time. But as you can see how quick this is a once-a-day project. And then I go up the other side. And you know, you always check the bottom to see if it's too dry or too wet, and you can adjust your watering from that. You know, they don't drink exactly the same amount every day depending on the weather, if it's hot or cold. Sunflower's root system is not as strong as grass, so I do them from above. And that's pretty much it. So you're just doing this every day. And in approximately 11 days for grasses, you will have a grass that's about 8-9 inches high, ready to cut. Put it in the refrigerator. Our sprouts will last you easily 2 to 3 weeks when grown with ocean solution. I have not found a sprout on the market that will last even a week in the fridge. Ours will last easily 2 to 3 weeks. Anything you grow with ocean solution will last you 50 to 100% longer shelf life. Just think about life in the ocean. No disease, no sickness, no aging. Life on land, disease, sickness, and aging. There is no comparison. This is where it's at, folks. Oops, a little bit of water spilled. No big deal. But this is packed with nutrition. You can live on this pretty much. So that's what we do. Until next time, you know this area here, saying have yourselves a great day.